Hi, welcome back. Welcome, everyone. We're back with our second hour of Once Upon a Misadventure, The Trials and Tribulations. So, our intrepid heroes were blamed for some kind of crime. They have no idea why they would be blamed for. Made a deal with a very powerful spellcaster, and are now in probably a fairly seedy bar, and enjoyed a nice night there. After getting, well, 66
Nice.
Nice. You know,
It was nice for me. I don't know what you're talking about.
like in the morning you could probably go down and get some breakfast. It's probably a lot quieter. There's still probably a couple people drinking there, and there's probably someone like mopping up some blood or something from the night before. You know, that's why it's like
It's good to hit people again.
I'm going to walk up to the bar very quietly.
Mhm.
I'm going to sit down. And I get something to eat and something to help with this headache.
all right. He comes back with a plate of like some kind of like dried fish, small breads, and like maybe even some dried meats and stuff. And then he comes back with like a something rather. You're not sure what it is.
I shrug and chug.
Right as
save,
you're about
please.
to take, right as I was about to take that first drink, I just slapped him on the back. Good morning, friend.
Quiet, or you'll have a fist in your face.
You'll have one in yours back, and I'm pretty sure I hit harder.
So con save, if you will, please, Karn. All right. You get it down, but you feel awful.
Lovely.
All right.
At least you're not as focused as headache.
Game terms, you will have the poison condition for a while.
Fuck.
Though you strangely feel better in a way, though, too. The hangover seems better. Your stomach just really hates you now.
Lovely.
He kind of looks a little like oddly both better and worse at the same time. WolfBurn. He'll kind of like look towards you. You want some too?
I'll just deal with it.
All right then. All right. You'll enjoy your breakfasts, and what do you want to do now?
Like, now we want to go and check out the palace. That's our only lead right now that we know of.
We should also send out word to, well, multiple places.
Well, is our bird still with us?
Yeah.
Okay.
The bird will be like, will be kind of like sitting on your head and being like, "You do realize you are a fool."
You want a shot?
No, but have a cracker.
I hand him a piece of dry fish.
It will do.
And some bread.
He's eating it on your head. So you just you do that tap 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 tap.
Hey! Shoulder.
I'm a bird. What do you expect from me?
Shoulder.
Your shoulder is not a wonderful dinner plate, or in this case, breakfast plate. Brandon's gonna kind of like look over at you and be like, "Is that bird talking?"
No, you had a little too much last night.
He's gonna kind of like look at you, and then shake his head and be like, "Weirdos."
Really?
Says
The
mummy
floating
man.
guy. Yeah, the floating guy didn't give that away.
The floating guy was pretty weird. So,
Yeah, that's actually a good idea, though. We should also send word to the, I want to say the bandit camp to like vouch for us.
The bandit camp, the dude whose house we were at, and then someone to find the ship that we were on.
Yeah.
Just like, look at all the good we've done. Fuck you.
We're not
Look
terrible.
at-
Please.
Look at all the good we've done. And look at all the places we were not during this time.
Yeah.
We're totally the good guys. Look at this. We've done great. Totally good guys. All right.
Hey, I am.
Accurate. Accurate.
I'm neutral.
Okay. You can easily head to the palace. Well, I couldn't say easily, but that could definitely be the next thing arranged at this point in time. You'll travel once again all the way back up the cliff face, of course, and
Since we are at the dock, though, perhaps we should see if we can't find our old boat.
Sure. What kind of check do I want you to roll? Let me see here.
Investigation?
Sure, investigation sounds good. Roll me investigation to find the ship.
My rolls are still on point.
All right, you will
Mine's
indeed.
not bad.
Neutral.
Okay.
You can indeed find the Deepwater, the ship you had been on. Docked. It seems he's having some there's some business of things move things out. The captain will be honestly surprised to see you alive.
Yeah.
And actually meeting with him, it's when you folks, I thought you would never be seeing you again.
Yes.
Your friend disembarked with all the extra stuff you left behind.
I'm more surprised that you guys made it here, as it seems as though every few days we would have to save the asses.
Not to be the bearers of bad news, but we had no trouble whatsoever.
There would have.
Kind of
I say
what
there
part?
would have been. There would have been trouble if we were there.
Is it my fault?
Yes.
Am I the reason?
I don't. Someone here is bad luck. Not sure who. Anyway.
Yeah.
I am.
Everybody.
What is this?
Everybody disembarked, and well, we've been recruiting a new crew, and I still have that partnership, even though I haven't seen him with Megrel, and Hoga is the only one that came back. She really likes the ship life, and wanted to travel some more. So we're gonna be setting sail in a couple of days.
Glad everything's
Megrel is
been
the
going
business
well.
partner, right?
Hoga
Yeah.
was the Megrel, yes, is the business partner. Hoga was the big lady. She's
Yeah.
really there, helping load the ship up right now.
Okay.
What
Well,
happened with the prisoner we were transporting?
Oh yeah. I think she was taken to what is it? What's the place around here? Black Isle Prison.
Ooh.
Good.
Something about
One more
swearing
question.
revenge on you folks or something while we were sending our way with the guards.
Question. Do you know what this news is about the crown being stolen?
Oh, I thought that was just a rumor. Someone said the Crown of Ages was stolen. I mean, an old salt like me has heard a couple of stories. Some say that when the Crown of Ages leaves the palace, it will mean the fall of all of Windfall in the north. Others say that it will unleash some kind of giant sea beast to rampage across the land. I don't know. There's a lot of legends about it that
Wouldn't a giant sea beast rampage across the water?
lands,
Oh,
territories.
got you.
Yeah.
Unless it's sunk
Interesting.
the land, of course.
Again, these are just lots of old stories around the crown.
It could perhaps be an amphibious creature, which can be both on water and land.
Very true.
Again, old
The
stories.
giant sea turtle.
I just had
will
an
cause
idea for a
menace.
fun campaign setting.
Does it have
Like,
anything to
it's
do with
an
the giant
entire
sea
ocean world, and people live on, like, communities of boats and shit like that.
So you
No,
want-
we are not making Waterworld.
I'm just saying
You're
it'd be fun.
describing
Anyways.
Waterworld.
I like
Never
this.
seen it.
It's for the best.
There's also a book I read which had this as part of it.
Yeah, it's not the first time. It's not a non. You can't just compare it to one spot, you know. Anyway, regardless, there are plenty of old stories about the crown and things. It's a symbol of the royalty in this part. I think they want it back just because of that. Don't know if it's, you know, who knows if it's left the city or something. Heard they caught the thieves that got it, though. Hopefully they'll hang.
They haven't.
Oh, okay.
They
Wow.
thought it was us.
You guys?
Yes.
Well, I mean, what is it, like, about a week ago it was stolen? I guess you
Yeah.
guys could have been here to do it, but, I mean, you don't seem
Not
like
unless we came on this ship.
That's true. I mean, if you got, like, a river ferry, you might have beaten us here, but I didn't know if there was one coming from the, little town we stopped at there.
Nope.
We avidly avoided water since getting off your boat.
Ah, that's probably for the best. Haunted by the spirits of the dead sailors and all that and stuff.
Well, the dead in general. We seem to be dealing with less of them since we got off your boat.
Advantages.
Anyway, well, it's good to talk to you. Perhaps, find out what happened with Megrel after we prove our innocence.
Oh, well, good luck on that one. Be careful. Trials here are pretty difficult.
So I've heard.
Yeah, they go by a tribunal of judges who are oftentimes assume guilt before, you know, innocence. We'll put it that way.
This tribunal. Do you know where we might find information on them?
No. I mean, I think there's like maybe like 1 or 2 dozen different judges that they call upon for the tribunals.
Ah, that's unfortunate. Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you.
If you guys are still being tried, I have no idea who will be on your case.
Yeah. It's
But
more.
if you're out and about, it must be pretty flimsy.
We made a friend.
I hold up my arm and say they can kill us at any moment. Showing me.
Ah, bad magics. Gotcha. Ugh, good luck with that one there.
Mm-hmm.
You said you were going to be in the city for a couple more days.
Yeah, we were planning on leaving, depending on the tide, 2-3 days from now, tide and wind.
Would you be able to vouch for at least you dropping us off at the town, at the tribunal?
Sure.
If we have a timeline, it'll be much harder for them to convict us.
You know what? You guys did us a favor. Ship's in good shape, and I think we're technically in business anyway, so I probably want to make sure of that. So sure. I don't know. I'm pretty sure we're in business. You really have to ask Megrel.
Yeah,
That
we'll
guy
make
is
sure.
Crazy.
Yes.
Yeah. That's the one thing. We'll have to straighten him out again, probably. Very well. Yes, a character witness would be not a bad thing to have.
I can say something about you. I'm a respected captain, so.
Any bit will help.
All right then. Just I guess send me a message when I'm needed. And
Will
where to
do.
go. All right. Where are you heading to now?
Palace.
Okay. You will.
Unless you have another idea.
they can head to the palace. I'm gonna find two things. One, pretty much like carrier pigeon place to send messages, and the other one is a blacksmith.
Okay. I'll take care of you in a second then. I'll take care of their palace side first. Okay, so you arrive at the palace, which is known as the Summer Breeze. It is this kind of gigantic, castle structure in the center of all of the fortification section of town, with this kind of almost pinkish sandstone kind of finish that's been put on top of it to give it this kind of like very oceany area, and it almost seems like there's this kind of chime that seems to go through it as the wind kind of passes through its various towers and hollowings. It's like made that there's this almost like musical wind that kind of goes about through the castle itself. You'll be escorted inside to one of the towers, where you'll find a room that is fairly nondescript. It's got some kind of like nice furnishings around the side, a couple of murals, but you can see like some marks on the ground, kind of like some cuts in the rug, as there's also this kind of like little pillar, which it looked like it had this kind of it looks like it had some kind of like maybe case or something on top of it with like a pillow for display, so it's something that the like it was a display of the crown in the center of this room. What do you want to do? You're in the room where apparently it was stolen from.
So has it been cleaned? Has it been cleaned up yet?
It doesn't really look like it. I
have an investigator's belt.
Okay.
I got tools. We got to put the dead guy in the tree.
Yes.
Well, I'm gonna start with a detect magic.
Uh-huh.
And I'm just gonna cast it because I don't want to bother. I kind of figure we'll have.
Does the investigator belt give me any kind of bonus to investigation?
We have time. I'll do the ritual.
I don't remember. What's that? Investigator's belt?
Yes.
Probably. I think it gave you that you were proficient in investigation or something. Maybe. I don't know. Did we say that?
I don't remember.
I don't either. From the guy in the tree. You say that and I'm like, which guy in a tree?
The dead guy in the Halloween episode. He was shoved in a tree halfway.
Oh, so it's just investigators' tools. Okay.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. I mean, it's just like specialized tools for investigation.
I didn't know if it gave me any kind of bonus.
Sure. You could use them, and you're taking your time anyway. So using the tools, you can totally get advantage. Sure. We'll say.
I will totally do that then.
You're
okay. So
especially since I get +0.
You get like a magnifying glass, like little brush and stuff. Like, it's really
dusting
more
for fingerprints.
Wait, do I find a pipe randomly?
No.
Damn, I want a pipe. Indubitably.
If only I had prestidigitation, I would have just prestidigitated you a pipe.
Well, roll your investigation, and I'll tell you the detect magic then too. Okay.
Oh my god.
So you do find it looks like there's some like stains of footprints in part of the rug, leading up to the area. That seems to be about all you found. Wyrm, you can detect there's like a lingering magic that might have been in the area of the wherever the crown was that seems to have been broken.
Okay.
Kind of.
And I'm guessing it was abjuration.
Yeah. Like, you look around, and you do notice something with your detect magic after taking the time to, detect everything. You get an idea of, where all the magical defenses are and were, but you will find a kind of hidden kind of in the one corner. It looks like it kind of dropped down. What appears to be a spent wand of some type. Or, a wand that doesn't seem to be working anymore.
Okay. All right, identify.
Okay. It looks like it was dispelling wand.
Would the footprint have fit?
It looks
any
like
of
something
us?
happened to it that broke it. It doesn't
well,
it might fit like Crrrraw if he wore shoes, but I don't think he wears shoes.
Do you have talons for feet?
Yeah.
So you wouldn't be wearing shoes.
No.
I mean,
I also
also a
don't
monk.
even touch the ground anymore. So
yeah.
unless my wings are put down, but
Mhm. Oh, did you guys meet up with Xerix? Because he could totally be with them if you wanted him to, or he could be with you.
I would
Xerix
probably
was-
the goblin.
Yeah.
Oh, him, yeah.
Yeah.
I would send them with him. He would learn more at
Okay.
the moment with them.
I
Are we being looked at extra carefully now?
guess I can roll an investigation for him too. Then he's probably looking at it. Not with advantage.
Well, still, usually take the first
The
one.
Yeah,
first
take the
roll
first one.
was a 16.
Yes. Okay. Well, I'll let you
Anyway.
guys. He might notice some things to help you out. Then we'll say.
And I'm also gonna just roll investigation.
Oh, never mind.
Okay. My numbers are on point.
Okay. God. Wow.
Yeah, you keep rolling like 18s.
I know.
I get plus nothing to investigation, but the guy who gets -1 still rolled better than me.
Yes. So you will definitely be able to tell that it looks like they, between you and Xerix, you kind of begin to piece together a little bit what happened. The individuals kind of came in. You will also notice something strange about the footprints. The footprints sort of change size a little bit.
Odd.
Yes. By the time it gets to the box, it's like footprints the size of what Karn would have.
Okay.
The box area, you do notice that, like, okay, they must have used this kind of wand on it, but there seems to have been maybe they weren't as skilled at using it, so there was some kind of magical backlash, interfering with one of the abjuration defenses that basically destroyed the wand.
Okay.
So there's someone watching them, right?
Yes.
Okay, so I just imagine that they're like pointing all of this out and having them write it
because
down.
it's a guard, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna be saying, make sure you mark this as evidence. Come on,
Yeah.
you know.
You will also manage to sort of find, in an area where it looks like the guards got into the one scuffle with the people that were here, a piece of, like, cloth that was seemingly ripped off of them. And so under the piece of cloth, you will find a small note.
Odd.
What does it say?
It says, meet at the Silver Whale.
Meet at the Silver Whale. I'm gonna ask a guard if there's a business called the Silver Whale in the city.
Yeah, there's a bar on Cliffside.
They are terrible at their jobs.
I know, right?
I'm gonna pick up the pillow and look underneath.
Okay.
This is why Crrrraw isn't there.
Well, I mean, you did roll, like, a 23 on investigation, and probably the best one of them got, like, a 15. So, I mean, which is pretty decent, but it's sort of like, you know, there's, like, little details that you're picking up on that they just did not.
Is there anything under the pillow?
No. There's some nice pillar.
How nice is the pillow?
It is actually really nice. It's the nicest pillow you've ever encountered. It's like, you know, probably like, you know, down feathers in there. It's got like silk exterior, with like probably like kind of gold embroidery in it or something, you know.
I'm gonna fluff it.
Okay. The guard would really look at me weirdly.
Yeah, I imagine the torn piece of cloth was like in a bush somewhere that was kind of like, you know, under some leaves or
there's
something.
probably like a balcony out there that apparently they somehow like, you know, got into a fight out at, you know, or something, and like it's like kind of off to the side, you know. It's something that might have been cleaned up later, but because like it's part of like, you know, oh, there's some damage and blood here, you know, it's just a piece of cloth, you know, from the battle. It's not anything important. But you, like, managed to be like, what's this? Kind of turning it over, you know, being extra detailed, and we're like, something there.
Mm-hmm.
You will also be able to, I'll give you this much, talking with the guards, it sounds like all the guards that died did so from blade wounds.
Karn, what weapons do you have?
Great axe, hand axe, javelin, but then I also had the Fiend Slayer, which I think was a
Sword.
Masterwork longsword.
Yes. So, and it is reported that all of you killed people, is an important note.
Yeah,
So-
and all of them were killed with swords.
Yeah.
And not all of us use swords.
I pull out a quarterstaff. I pull out a spell book and I go.
Yeah, and like Crrrraw doesn't even use weapons. He hits things.
Mm-hmm.
And sucks out their souls, but that's beside the point.
Were any of their souls sucked out?
Listen, did they still have souls? Then it wasn't us.
Anyway.
You don't seem to find anything else in particular, but that seems to be all the stuff you found.
Yay!
Okay, so we have pretty definitive proof that, well, not pretty definitive. We have proof that someone did some shape-shifting type stuff. They all used weapons, and
You have a lead.
we have a lead.
I'm gonna look at Archimedes. Can you find our friend Crrrraw and tell him to meet us at the Silver Whale?
I can send a message to him.
Thank you.
Indeed. All right, Crrrraw. Why don't we handle what kind of messaging were you sending at the place? It's probably falcons. You know, there's probably like a probably up in the upper side, like close to where the palace would be more likely where you'd find that. You know, some kind of
Alright.
tower of falcons. You know, where you can send messages for a price. There probably
I
is
would
one
be-
that specifically is part of the palace and the royals, but there is probably a
Yeah.
public one in a city this size.
I would be sending out 3 different falcons.
Mhm.
One would go to the priest from the adventure Wyrm and I had in the town.
Mhm.
The second one would be going to the guy that all 3 of us met with all the demon gem things.
Yeah.
And the last one would be going to the valley to the lead bandits because those motherfuckers know us too.
Okay. Yep. All right. And then you can find a blacksmith. There's probably some blacksmiths in most sections of town. Probably not in the dock area. You're not going to find a blacksmith. But on cliffside or up in the upper areas, you could probably find some kind of blacksmith of repute.
I literally ask for the most renowned blacksmith.
Then
Here.
up on the top area in the fortifications, you'll be able to find it. Yes.
Yeah, I head up there and pretty much ask him, "You're quite good at blacksmithing, I hear, yes?"
He just kind of like is working and kind of grunts.
I need you to make a mask for me.
He doesn't seem to be like, you know, refuting you, but he doesn't seem to like he just sort of goes along with it, you know, not making much response to you.
I can pay 300 gold.
He kind of points to like one of his apprentices, because this guy's big enough that he's got like a dozen or so apprentices working in like
Oh yeah.
in like a huge room, like where he's got his own like smith area, but there's like smaller areas where they're working with like, you know, smaller forges and kind of things like that, and like working on other aspects of it. Like one of them comes over, sir, what could we provide you with? I
Also,
think looking you over, kind of like looking a little nervous and weird at you, you know.
yeah, and Tiff, who's gold?
What?
Who's gold?
Mine?
Okay.
Yeah, I didn't spend as much
Karn
as
had
you
about
did.
the same amount, which is why I was like,
No.
No, I had my own stomach cold. I pretty much relay the details of the mask that had been broken.
Okay. I can. That could be arranged. It might take a while. We're quite busy. He kind of is gonna like look over the mask that you kind of are wearing. I guess so a little like that.
Yes, they are quite similar.
What do you want it to be made out of?
As close to the materials as this one has.
He'll take like a look at it for a while and be like, he'll then go talk to the blacksmith for a while, you know. The blacksmith will kind of turn like, 300's not enough. The material in that are more expensive than that.
How much?
2,000.
I'll see you when I have it. And I leave.
Mm-hmm.
On the way out, I find some nice crackers and buy a gold's worth of them.
Okay. You will eventually get a message from the bird to meet everyone at the Silver Whale.
Okay.
When the bird shows up, Archimedes, I give him a cracker.
He will take the cracker and be pleased with you. You're the good one. You give him crackers. Jeez.
Hey, fish is better than a cracker.
I like making little side NPCs happy. What can I say?
All right. You will be eventually then all meet up at the Silver Whale. The Silver Whale is probably, I would call, like a medium establishment. It's on the cliffside, of course, so it's kind of like the carved-in cliffs, kind of moving back with the building kind of sticking out of it, with a kind of like wooden walkway, high above the cliffside kind of thing. There seems to be a little bit of activity going on because it has been a little like part of the day. By now, it's been at least like noon, so it's getting into afternoon after you guys have been like running around the city for a little bit, because it does take a little time to travel through the city anyway.
Right.
There's like you can hear the activity inside. What do you want to do?
Should we enter?
Well, obviously.
Well, I didn't know if you wanted to do something outside first. Just checking.
I mean, I guess I could ritually cast Detect Magic before going in.
Why not?
Okay. All right. All right.
I wonder, Tantus, at this point, do you just have a list of, like, what happens when, like, I do Detect Magic on things?
Not really, but I do account for it to do, but there's something I want to check.
I ask it all the time.
Yep.
Well, while he's outside
Okay.
doing that,
Yeah.
I'm gonna go in and get a table.
Okay. This nice woman will kind of go up and go, have we seen you? Have you been here before? You look familiar.
This is my first time to the city.
Ah, all right. Well, welcome. What can I get you for you?
I have another friend joining us. Are you coming in with me? Or
Me?
yes, Tim.
Crrrraw.
I'm taking my sweet time to get there, so I'll be a little
Okay,
late.
I'll say I have two friends joining us. Could we possibly get a table and some lunch?
Sure. Welcome.
Thank you.
There's like a little bit of music in the background. They've got like more of a bar area with people and a lot of like tables set up. It's a much nicer place than the place you were last time. Business is here, but it's not like, I wouldn't say booming at this time of day, since it is early. It's a little early afternoon. You're pretty sure this would be before what we considered the lunch rush kind of time.
Gotcha. I'll order lunch for all of us and light ales.
Yeah, okay. The woman will kind of come up again and be like, "Are you sure I haven't seen you again? Seen you before? I could swear I saw, because I don't see many of your type around here."
Not unless we've met outside the city, I wouldn't believe so.
Huh. Could have sworn. Alright, Wyrm, you'll eventually finish coming up. You'll be able to move up to the table where Karn is. Currently, you don't notice anything magical.
Okay.
I'm going to kind of shoot you a look like
Alter
if you're
Self.
wearing a hood or anything, cover yourself.
I'll cast Alter Self.
Yeah.
Oh, dang it, that's also concentration.
So
Oh, well.
don't cast that.
No, it's more like I don't detect anything magical in here, and I'm just going to cast Alter Self. Just
Okay.
kind of.
All right.
That's fine.
It was ritually cast. I got a little bit of information.
Wasn't
nothing
completely
immediately
wasted or anything, so.
Mhm.
Yeah, like I just wanted to, if there was something blaringly magical in here, then that's something, but
Right.
yeah, so I'll just look like a different,
Okay.
not, probably like an orc or something, someone who's large still.
Yeah. Gents, welcome to my fine establishment.
Crrrraw finally
Alright.
shows up.
Yep.
Thank you.
The name's Tim. I am the keeper of this place. Tim Roos.
Pleasure to meet you, Tim.
You look familiar. Have you stayed at our fine establishment before? We do have a couple of rooms upstairs.
I have not. This is my first time to the city.
His twin brother, though, was here recently with a couple of
I
his
was about
friends.
to pull that.
Coincidentally, one of them was an Aarakocra, such as myself. The other one, however, was another Goliath. Do you remember them?
Can you roll me a deception on this one?
Oh, God.
Sure! Yes, I can!
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Let me just check something here. Let's see something. Okay. Good to know. Huh. Twin, you say? Interesting. Then maybe that's who was here. You look surprisingly like them. But
That's the point of a twin.
At least you're not the mother. Could you imagine giving birth to two Goliaths?
yeah. Well, truthfully speaking, maybe you can help us out then, since you're his twin. There was an outstanding balance of the room. Guy left some stuff there. Never came back to claim it.
Perhaps we could take it. Or perhaps we could take it then. And then we could get him
How
to come
much
back
of a
and pay his tab.
balance?
10 gold. The stuff in the room is yours.
I'll pull out the gold. I'll slap it on the table.
Why
You've
don't you-
already lost 40 gold this session.
Well, after you finish your meal, why don't you go upstairs and take care of that, and I can square things away and open up that room to rent again. Great.
We've been trying to catch up to them. Did they say anything about where they were headed next?
Didn't hear anything. Sorry.
I assume
His
they left
brother's
in a
terrible
hurry
at
if they left
communication.
stuff behind.
Where were they carrying anything?
No. One day just left. Didn't come back.
Ah, that makes sense.
Sorry for the troubles of my brother.
It's okay.
Eye roll.
Glare at Crrrraw.
Okay.
Hey, I'm not in control of your younger brother.
It's a fairly good meal. You know, not terrible, not like super wonderful, but decent meal. I guess you're just heading up to the room then.
Yeah.
Okay. He will actually escort you up to the room, kind of unlock the door, kind of like be standing kind of in the doorway. He's like, you left a bag over there and a couple of what looks like maps or something of the region. I don't know much about what it is.
Actually, I will ask, so how many days were they staying here?
He was here for a couple of weeks, I think.
People who looked exactly like us were here for a couple of weeks.
Mhm.
Yes.
Um,
I'm gonna pick up the bag.
Mhm.
I'll look at you guys. Do you want to collect the maps?
okay,
we
someone with more charisma talk to this dude and get him to come to the tribunal.
Yeah.
I'm
gonna
not
up
pretty
my
right
charisma.
now.
I mean, to be fair, my charisma. Okay, my charisma's 12.
My charisma's 8.
8.
What's yours? Okay, so apparently I'm the pretty one.
Yeah.
It's not so much
I
as
will
I'm
go.
not
I will
pretty.
go. You see, this actually may be helpful. Because my friend here, I say, patting you on the shoulder, is in this man we spoke of, the brother.
Mm-hmm.
He
I've been mistaken for him.
Oh.
he committed a crime in this city, and our friend is on the line.
Ah, I get you. I understand. Well,
And we have proof that we were not here weeks ago, and if he was here for that long, that'll actually be proof we need to.
well, I might be able to help you out. I mean, I would love to. You guys seem like pretty nice people. Why don't you finish cleaning up this stuff here? See if he's left anything else. I'll go see about my paperwork and stuff, and be back.
Thank you.
Okay.
I'll do an investigation of the room.
Sure.
Yeah.
I'll probably do horrible, but we'll see.
Yeah. Go ahead. Roll investigation.
I'm using the tools. so.
Okay. Yeah.
14.
Come on. Still doing pretty good.
Okay. The two of you kind of look around.
To be fair, I have a +5 to this. So.
Yeah.
Yes.
Wyrm, the only thing I can say to you is it doesn't look as if like this is a room someone stayed in for a couple of weeks for how well it's kept. Either he cleaned it up a little bit, he might have, or or whoever was supposed to be staying here for 2 weeks didn't actually stay here for that long. Maybe just had the room or something.
Okay. No, like, secret compartments or anything?
No, you don't really find any secret compartments.
Okay. In the...
Trinities.
You're dressed up
Are
as
there
princess, aren't you?
Detect.
Yeah, I was about to say, I probably am gonna wanna... I'm just gonna cast it this time. Drop an Alter Self, cast Detect Magic. Just because we want... I mean, it's not like we're rushing, but at the same time, I don't wanna... Anyway, but yeah, so anything magical in this room?
You're not detecting anything. You do hear coming up the stairs is the barkeep again.
Okay.
Or the owner.
Okay, well, I'm gonna cast Alter Self again, just to... Well, yeah, I'm gonna cast Alter Self again.
Okay. Do you find everything you needed then?
We believe so. Thank you very much.
All right. Here. It seems like the bar wench came up with him and like some other worker. It's like I was gonna clean this place up. Why don't you guys head out?
Okay.
Thank
So
you.
what did we gather? Like, what of their stuff?
Anyway, give me a second here. As you guys attempt to leave, you get shagged.
Get shanked.
You get shagged. Yep. Let's see here. So, WolfBurn, what is your AC?
Because I have not cast Mage Armor, it is 11.
Okay. Let me just roll some.
I'm better than that.
I'm definitely better than that.
I'm slightly better than that.
Okay.
By 2 points.
By
alright.
6 for me.
Mm-hmm.
Monks.
And then they crit, and now I'm bleeding out. No.
You actually get pretty lucky. You will take 12 damage. That could have been a lot worse for you. And they're going to have one on probably you, Karn. The woman will scream at this, I will note. Karn, what is your AC?
13.
Okay, you will be hit too. You will take 17.
Ow.
Mm-hmm. As like the man and the two men will each like kind of punch into you, and you feel as though they're like hitting you deep in like critical spots.
Wait, did it actually crit?
No.
Oh, okay.
Well, that's scary then.
Mm-hmm. So, roll me some initiative.
Oh yes, because I'm so wonderful at this. Oh my god!
Nice, Joe.
All right.
With my +4, I got the worst.
Okay,
You
so
got
it
the
looks like
worst, and you had the highest mod.
I wasn't paying attention. Oh,
Yeah,
that
you're
was
like,
nothing new.
so Joe, you're first. Actually, you got the initiative.
Yes. Give me 2 seconds. I'm entering rage.
Yep.
I do want to say
Mhm.
that was almost half my health. So if I got lucky, just want to put that out there.
Yeah, okay. The damage Joe took, it was like average. So you took below average by sure.
Yeah. Hopefully it was sneak attack damage.
And I get 2 attacks now. Yay.
Mhm.
So I am going to Great Axe one of them.
Which one you want a great axe?
You said it was the. Oh shoot! I rolled advantage.
That's fine. I'll just take the first one.
That's fine. It's going to be.
There's the owner.
The owner.
Okay, so you missed the owner with the first one then.
Okay. I'm going to attack again.
Mhm.
I think I hit him that time.
That'll definitely hit him that time.
Okay.
Why do you have a third attack?
I didn't roll. Oh shoot! I didn't. Mean
But
to
click
roll.
on the great axe where it says great axe
That's-
and the thing. Yeah.
That's what I meant to.
Yeah.
Sorry.
It's okay.
Quincy.
So 16.
Oh.
Nice.
I almost dealt the same damage back to him.
Yeah. Jeez. Okay.
Karn, oh, wait, actually, plus my strength bonus goes up
It's
though,
raid.
because I'm raging.
Yeah.
Plus-
You're
So
+2, I think it is.
yes, +2. So 8. So 8. Wait. Yeah.
18.
So 18.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. They will go. The one will continue its assault on you, Karn.
Yeah.
What your AC is what right now?
13.
Okay, you'll definitely be hit still.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna set up to roll just a dice roller and roll one dice here and add some things. So you'll take 8 damage.
Okay.
Oh, don't you take less damage from raging? It is.
Oh,
technically,
yes.
It's technically bludgeoning damage.
Bludgeoning, piercing, or slashing. You take.
It's
Yeah,
bludgeoning.
so I take half.
They're actually just using their fists and smacking into you.
Yeah.
My
Okay.
people.
The other one will continue its assault versus WolfBurn. He'll miss, actually.
They don't expect anything out of me, apparently.
Well, there's something that. Coming through the window behind you guys and coming after you is the third guy.
17
Lovely.
AC.
Yeah. He will manage to hit you once. You would have taken 18, but I think one of the things that we say you can probably have is you probably
Me?
resist bludgeoning. Tiv, I'm guessing. I don't know. I don't know if we talked about what you got.
We never discussed what the mummy stuff does.
Yeah. That's a problem. Well, we'll just say you
Wait,
take
so did-
18 for now, and we might just say maybe you'll take a little extra damage later on. But since we didn't have a chance to do it off, and
Someone attack me?
not this turn.
Oh, okay.
They missed.
They missed you. They actually
That's
missed you.
good.
It
That's
rolled.
good.
It rolled a 2.
Yeah.
Things never miss me.
I mean, to be fair, I have Stone's Endurance, which is why I was like...
Well, the thing through the window got its advantage. It would have missed with the first attack, but the advantage hit got you.
Anyway.
Then it's WolfBurn. You're up.
I'm casting Mage Armor.
Okay. Your appearance drops and you're mage armored.
Mage Armor isn't concentration.
Oh, it's not? Oh,
No.
but it was an action, right?
That was an action.
Okay. So Crrrraw.
And I don't think I have anything that's a bonus action. No.
Well, yeah. Ha.
2 hits then. Wait, actually, let me check.
Yeah, I'm kind.
Oh no, it's all 3
dumb.
hits. All 3 hit. Yeah.
I'm
Why?
kind of dumb because, well, we were going to do stuff which might have ended in a fight. I really should have guessed mage armor at the beginning of the day.
Mm.
5, 6, and 6. Okay,
17.
So 17 damage. All right, nice. It's not quite Karn's damage, but pretty good still. Karn, you're up then.
Okay. Since I'm pretty much an easy target to hit,
Yeah.
I'm gonna say reckless attacks. And first attack on Ass Blaster. Yeah.
I think that hits.
You definitely will hit. Yep.
Almost crit.
Almost a crit. So 13 damage.
Is he still up?
Oh yeah.
15
Okay.
raging.
Oh yeah, 15 because I'm raging.
Oh, yep, still up though.
By the way, I have
Second
12
attack
HP
on
left.
him.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that'll hit. Yeah.
11 more.
11 more. Okay, cool. They'll go. Let me just do. I'll say it's the first attack goes Karn.
Which gets advantage.
Oh, then let me do the one versus you then first. He'll hit then. Slash your D20, and then one verse WolfBurn and one verse Crrrraw. Crrrraw, you said he's 17.
Yeah.
What? Yeah.
WolfBurn, what did you say your AC was?
My AC is 14 now.
So you and Karn will both take a hit.
Ouch.
Karn, you will take. It would have been 6, but I guess it gets reduced.
Yeah.
And Wolf, you'll take 10 max damage.
Ooh.
Okay, I'm still standing, so I'm
Yep.
gonna just take it.
Yep. Wolf, though, it's your turn.
Okay. I am going to cast Scorching Ray.
Ooh.
Oh,
Okay.
But it's how many beams? I need to just look real fast. 3, so I get it 2 more times.
God.
Yes. So a critical and 2 hits.
Well, so first one.
Yep.
16 damage.
Yep. Let me mark that off. Keep doing them. Or are you hitting another one that's hitting you, or are you sticking with the one that's on you?
I'm gonna shoot the first 2 at the one that's on me, and the last one at the other guy.
Okay. Which of the other guys? The one on Crrrraw, the one on Karn?
The one next to me.
So
the one that's also next to me.
So probably on Karn. Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Then Crrrraw, you're up.
So that first guy took 28 damage.
He did.
pretty sure you guys know what I'm doing.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So a critical
2.
and 1 hit. So we'll be 2.
My rolls have been
I
so
keep rolling
good
1
today.
and 2 for damage. And
I
every
keep
time it's been 1 and 2.
Okay, Karn, you're up.
My guy's still standing?
Yep.
Going reckless again.
Yep. That'll hit. Go get changed. Alright, so
14.
you smack into him, and, like, with a screech, he kind of falls back as his skin melts away, revealing a vaguely humanoid creature of nondescript formed, but gray-skinned.
Ew. Is it still moving?
It's
That
not moving.
explains a lot.
Okay. Then I guess the one that's on WolfBurn
Yep.
will get my second hit.
Mhm.
Ooh, maybe not.
That will miss. Okay. The one on Wolf.
Oh wait, doppelgangers, duh.
Yes, doppelgangers.
Yeah.
The one on Wolf will attack him, and it will miss, actually. And the other one will attack Tiv. You said 17. It'll hit with its bonus. So we'll roll a d6 for 7. Wolf, you're up.
So I am going to cast Sleep.
Okay. All right. Where are you centering it at?
At the guy commoner right there.
As long as it hits both of them, it works.
Yeah, that's true. Anyway, I'm gonna make it more centered on the guy in front of me.
Okay. You got a 15 for that, though? That is not enough to put either of them to sleep at this point in time.
Oh. I'm guessing the commoner girl who was there goes to sleep, though.
Yeah, she goes to sleep. She's still screaming.
Thump.
You may be groggy, but I'm not asleep.
Jesus, even with the 28 damage on that one, you didn't.
Yeah, I know, right?
They got a pretty beefy amount of hit points, actually.
Yeah. Well, after Karn hits him again, I'll probably try again.
Crrrraw.
Well, I don't have much else to do besides punch, so.
Yes.
One.
One hit. Yep.
At least I rolled better than a 1 or 2 for my damage.
Yep. Karn?
Shower, rinse, repeat on the one on WolfBurn.
Okay.
I say, let's try to knock them out, please.
That'll hit.
18.
Yep.
Is it still up?
Yeah.
This one will get the side of the blade then.
Yeah, you could choose not to kill it. That's an option.
Yeah.
You will definitely hit.
17.
Yes. Let me just check something here.
If he's still up, I'm just casting Sleep again on my turn.
It goes unconscious. It still looks like the person it is, though.
Yeah,
Gotcha.
I figure.
Yeah. Okay, the other one will still try to attack Crrrraw. Actually, no. The other one will disengage. It's going to kind of leap out the window, jump down to the streets below, and start running into the crowd of people.
Crap.
It can't get away from me.
It can change form.
Mm-hmm.
Not super quick, at least.
Crrrraw, what do you want to do?
I'm chasing the thing.
Okay.
And I fly.
You do. You currently have sight of it.
I can be right next to it on this turn. It
Okay.
disengaged, so I
Yeah.
have 60. Even if it dashed, as long as it had this movement speed of 30, I'm right next to it.
Okay. You are next to it then.
Yeah, I'm still gonna try and knock the fucker out.
You'll hit twice then.
13 more.
Okay. It is still standing. Gosh.
Oh, I expect this to keep going.
Okay. Wolf, are you and Karn doing anything in the meantime?
I figure he's got that, so I'm gonna take some rope and tie up the unconscious one.
Okay. He recognizes that he can't really get away, so he's gonna try to hit you.
Okay.
He will miss. I assume you will probably finish him off then. He is not in alive.
I'm going to drag the dead one into the room.
The answer is yes.
I'm gonna drag the sleeping girl into the room. Put her on the bed.
Okay. Yep, he'll be finished off then, so.
Oh, and I'm going to dump out the sack.
Mm-hmm. Okay. It's a lot of innocuous stuff, but it looks actually similar to a lot of the stuff you guys might have had.
Someone's been studying this for a while.
Tying him up, slowly dragging him back.
Mm-hmm.
Flapping. Even though it doesn't matter anymore.
There's only one reason the deception worked when it did, is because you don't look like yourself anymore, Crrrraw. So
I didn't look like.
No, and you did that before you came inside. Though
Yep.
if you had ever had detect magic up towards him, I would have told you had a magical aura. Because he's...
Oh well.
But you kept switching to the detect magic. Anyway, that was hilarious. We'll take our last break here as you've captured 2 out of 3 doppelgangers that apparently had been looking. Well, you think might have been the ones that were looking like you. It's a good excuse as to why someone looked like you.
Yep.
Anyway, so we'll be back in a couple minutes to get a drink, go to the bathroom, grab a snack, and we'll finish up our last hour. So see you in a minute.
Bye.